Is the Braunston goddess a Sheela Na Gig? Now, for anybody who doesn't know, Sheela Na Gigs are fascinating yet ghastly, with this old stark face and plump lips, usually with the mouth agape, breast bared, usually representing the image of an old crone crudely squatting. Quite a strange thing to find in a church. No matter what variation of this ancient naked crone goddess you come across, she can almost always be recognised by her legs spread wide open, let's say unashamedly. Now, these erotic female stone figures are usually found on Norman Romanesque churches, often found throughout Ireland, some in the UK and other parts of Europe. Now, the few I've seen, the carvings are old and often don't seem to be part of the church, possibly taken from somewhere else, somewhere older. Sometimes on other buildings such as castles as well. There are a few ways of looking at Sheela Na Gigs. Some historians think she protected against and warded off evil, death, and negative entities, while others think she represented a warning from medieval times that female sexuality was sinful and base. And yet another theory is that her icons and images, originally from Celtic times, represent the mother goddess, fertility roots, and potentially connected to the birthing stone. And then on the other hand, some people identify her as pagan Celtic and maybe a war or territorial earth goddess, the lusty crone that granted men their kingship. As you can guess, nobody really knows. Ah, brilliant, there she is. The Braunston goddess. The church actually refers to the carving as a Sheela Na Gig, and the stone was originally used as a doorstep until the 1920s, when it was moved and the carving found on the underside. Yeah, you can clearly see the shape of the head with the two bulgy eyes. And these pronounced, what do you call that, eyebrow ridges. Yeah, there's a lot of damage to the left-hand side. But the main and other eye, it's got that drilled pupil. You can imagine they both were like that, but could it be that it was drilled out to put a jewel or something in the centre of it so it stood out? Just thinking back to a figure I saw at Breedon Church with the eyes drilled out like that, the pupils, and they used to put jewels in them. It's a thought. Now, here's a large open mouth which sort of appears to be the tongue. Quite typical of Sheela Na Gigs. And at the side it's got these deeply carved like concertina effect. It sort of reminds me of when you see them, the fingers are prying the bits apart, could be prying the mouth open instead of the vulva. And then below them you've got the fairly pert breasts. Oops, I hope it don't sound too pervy. Yeah, very unusual carving, but I don't think it'd look out of place with other sculptures from medieval period, like gargoyles and grotesques. The striations, the large rubbery mouth, and the drilled eyes, as I mentioned, I've seen on other pieces of sculpture. I've seen thousands, like, but I've seen a few. The double nose and nostrils just seem a bit unusual. So, is it a Sheela Na Gig? Due to the lack of genitalia, probably not, I'm not sure. But the pose is very similar to many. So it could be sort of related. It could be an influence to Sheela Na Gigs or vice versa. That old, you never know. But I wouldn't say it's a real Sheela Na Gig. But very, very interesting. Here we are in the South Aisle with these two sections of medieval wall painting, which were hidden for many years under coats of plaster. You don't see a lot of these. I've seen a couple in Wales where they've been revealed, but it's nice to see it. I nearly missed this ancient grave slab in the wall, but it's not very easy to make out a very good picture.